Hey guys, it's Camille from Chicken Scratch and Sniff. Today I'm showing you one more thing that you could do now to get ready for Christmas later. I have been working on this one for a while, which is why there's been such a gap between our videos. But I came to the neighbor gifts and I wanted to make new tags because you guys keep saying that you want new ideas, more free tags that you can use to give to neighbors, ministering people, your primary class, your Relief Society sisters, you know, all of them. And so I ended up making a post with 50 free gift ideas and tags that you can use. So I'll link to that one, but definitely go check it out. But I will show you some of the ones that I came up with so that they're new and different, as well as some of the old favorites that I just kind of put my own twist on, okay? But there's obviously tons more than what I'm going to show you. Okay, number one. If you guys have bought these already, because you teach primary and you've been using them for family home evening or whatever, just print out another LDS Pictionary and attach the new free tag to it. It says, when what to my wondering eyes should appear, I don't know, it's your turn to guess. Merry Christmas. Okay, so you could do that with Pictionary, like any type of guessing game. And then I have the mystery words that you could put together with it. Any types of games like this would be great. I like, you know, the religious tie-in if you did it with this type of game, but obviously you could do it with any of them. Another one that is from my games is LDS Shout Out. I guess it's Latter-day Saint Shout Out now. I have to change it. But it's we'll sing and we'll shout Merry Christmas. And since it's shout out, there you go with that. And so you can just, you know, buy this super cheap and then print it out multiple times and give it to a lot of your neighbors, which is such a cheap gift idea. And then the tags are free, so it's like super cheap, okay? So those are from them. The other one I have was with a bag of mangoes. So these are dried mangoes, but you could get some fresh mangoes or make some mango salsa or whatever you want to do with a mango. And the tag says, away in a mango, make room in your tum. Merry Christmas, okay? So that's another free tag. Super easy and cute. Like, I'm all about the easy gifts for teachers and everybody. I just want to be able to make a ton of them, put them together, and give them out. Let people know that I care without, like, going crazy, right? So here's another one. Ideally, I think you could do this one a step further than what I did in the picture. They're pretzel rods. I think it would be better if you like dipped them into chocolate or caramel and put sprinkles on them or whatever and made a plate full or put them in a bag. But the tag says, hold to the rod, the pretzel rod, Merry Christmas. And then it has like a picture of the tree of life on it. So it's just kind of a fun thing to do if you want to do that. So obviously these ones are really LDS themed, but Latter-day Saint themed. But they're new ideas for Christmas, okay? Another religious tie-in one. So I divided up all these gift ideas into 4 categories. One is helpful gifts. So things like an extension cord or batteries, things that would be really useful to somebody. And then I divided into another one was religious tie-ins. So like the mango one and the games. Then another one is quick and easy and done. And then there's a service category with ideas of how you can give the gifts of service to your neighbors and your friends and things. So those are our 4 main categories. So here's another religious tie-in. You may have seen this idea before, but I kind of just did it on my own. So it's 7 uplifting scriptures for Christmas, and so it lists them there. So this tag here has the Book of Mormon in it as well as the Bible, but I did make one that had just Bible verses if you want to give it to them. But it would be a great way to like give them a Book of Mormon and 7 Up if you wanted to try that as well. It's a great opportunity anyway. And or like if someone's turning 8, you can give this with that. It would be fun. What was I going to say? Oh, these are just scriptures that I picked that were uplifting. Really, you could put whatever scriptures you want. You could add more onto the back if you want, like, this is my favorite verse, and or like bookmark it or something if you wanted to do that too. Another old one, but I love it, is, you know, the helpful tape thing. Like, I've seen the ones with the tape and the wrapping paper, but you guys most of us pick out our own wrapping paper. Like, I'm the person that wants the wrapping paper to coordinate. A lot of people don't care, but I do, and I'd rather not waste money on something they're not going to use. But tape will always be used, and it can be, it's not like it's going to expire anytime soon, right? So the tag that I put with this, though, is how many pieces of tape does it take to wrap a present? And then eventually it says, let's just use the whole roll. Merry Christmas. So obviously you could do this and this would be helpful, but if you wanted to be really funny, you could put duct tape instead. And duct tape always comes in handy too, right? So that would be great. Another one, I love a good Christmas puzzle. This one's, and so the tag just says, peace on earth, goodwill towards men, and Merry Christmas. If you do want to do a puzzle, I recommend Springbok or Ravensburger. Those ones have good sturdy pieces. You still have to be careful with puzzles because a lot of them are cheap and flimsy, and if you move, the whole thing falls apart, and I don't want to do that. So pick a good one. And then there's just a lot of other ones where you just have to buy something and then stick the tag on it. So like there's this ho ho one, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. There's tons of things like that on the blog too. So 50 plus ideas, and you guys, there's like 30 plus printable tags in just my free printable packet, and then some of them are linked to other creative bloggers that I found that I really just, I didn't think I could make a better tag than them, so I just linked to theirs as well, and plus it was their idea first. So go check it out. You can use this during General Conference weekend, or when you're re-listening to it, you can cut out the tags. When your eyes start getting droopy, just cut out some tags. And if it's like something like tape, you could totally tie it together now, put it in a box, and then put it in your phone so it will remind you in November where you put them. And so you can just get them out and start giving them out, okay? All right, guys, Merry Christmas, and I will see you again soon. Bye.